Guys, today on the channel, I have a brand new Kingbull LiteRider. It's a folding e-bike with 20-inch fat tires on here. So we're gonna charge up the battery. I'm gonna build it up real quick for you, and we're gonna take it out for a test ride together. All right, guys, this bike can be used for obviously on the pavement, or you can use it on trails like this one. This one's kind of more of like a forest access road. There's also some trails further up the mountain that we're gonna go up to and test out these tires and just the bike in general on some of those mountain bike trails. So a little bit of best of both worlds today. We'll check out the neighborhoods as usual for this ride, and we'll also do some trail riding where mountain bikes go. So, yeah, it's not specifically a mountain bike, but we'll give it a shot and see how that does. All right, so, you know, we have some pretty good rock beds through here, and sometimes you might have to stand up on the bike to get through some of these, like right through here. And it is pretty technical through here. But hopefully we don't hit the bottom. We'll see how it does once we get up to the top. And we're just cruising. I can see all the way down to the road here. It's a pretty good drop. 200 or 300 feet down on my right. We wouldn't try to go down there. But this will be an interesting climb because we're gonna go down and we're gonna loop back around on this trail and go up the other side. So right now we're descending and we'll make an ascent with the bike. There's some jumps through here. We're definitely not gonna hit any jumps, but great little mountain bike trail. Let's see if I can make it up here without putting a foot down. Oh, that was nice. Oh, I had to put a foot down, you guys. That's pretty treacherous right there. And that was in gear mode 3. I blazed right up that. And so the tires do slip a little bit, but hey, you know, this is a straight up mountain bike trail through here. Now we're gonna go up, like I was telling you. So I'm gonna go ahead and gear down to like gear mode number 2. And we're just gonna go straight up right here. This is probably about a 20% grade right here. This is not like super big. And right now I'm in gear mode number 4, electric mode number 4. Now I'm in 5. I can give it a little bit of pedaling, and that really helps speed up the bike. 10, 11, just a little bit of assist there. So I'm gonna back off my gears. I don't wanna assist myself into a rock. So on my downhill, that was a good climb up here. So now on my downhill, we're gonna test out these brakes because this is a pretty steep drop right here, getting on. Not much room for error through here. City bike on an Oregon mountain bike trail. Kind of hilarious. But again, like if you're riding in the city, you may have some pretty big bumps and things that you come up on. Man, there's all kinds of different ways we can go in here. So we're just gonna keep cruising this way. They've done quite a bit of work on these bike trails. This is definitely more trail than I was expecting. Oh yeah. There's a little bit of berm there. Some bunny hops, some whoops. I do love riding my regular mountain bike, but today it's all about the Kingbull and handling it on an MTB trail. Seems to be doable. And we'll see how the bike, you know, how it fares after we get off this trail. The suspension seems to be holding out. It's kind of hilarious. We got a basket on the front through here. And after we get out of here, we'll take it through the neighborhood. So you've kind of seen what it can do on the mountain bike trail. Now I think we should definitely take it into the neighborhood and see how it does. and it is still holding its own through the mountain bike trail. Lots of places for this bike to mess up through here, but it's definitely doable. That was a lot of fun. Head and go into gear 5 from a dead stop, not pedaling at all. If you look over here to my left, there's a super steep driveway, and we'll only go like partially the way up here. And right about a quarter of the way up this hill. The incline here, and let's see how this does. I'm doing a little bit of pedaling, and I can back off my throttle and just do pedal assist. No problem up this one. I didn't put any pedaling into the other hill, and I kind of wonder if I can make it up the other hill with a little bit of pedaling, helping that motor out. But here we come, straight up to the top. A little bit of pedaling, and this is about 35% grade right here. And we are still going. Some gorgeous houses up here. Of course, they're gated off. Might be an NBA player's house or something like that, but look how beautiful it is out here. Man, this is a nice spot for a ride. This road goes way up here. I didn't realize all these roads were up here. And we're still making our descent here after our huge ascent. That was quite a big hill to go up. We're still going down back into the neighborhood. So let's do some riding on flat streets. You know, these tires aren't really meant for a mountain bike trail, but we made it work. And I have some mountain bike trail experience. Like, I don't really recommend taking this on a mountain bike trail. It could be a light trail bike if you have like some trails that are kind of groomed by the city or in your neighborhood that you know that are nice and like flat, not a whole lot of rock gardens and things like that. But I could definitely see myself using this one for doing some store runs. One of the ideas I had recently was actually to hook up a trailer, and when I need to go get a bale of hay, instead of putting a bale of hay in my Prius, put it on the back of the bike trailer. That way, you know, I don't have to worry about getting all that hay inside my car. That's the thing about these bikes, like they're really utilitarian. That's what I like about e-bikes, really. Man, it's like the perfect day for riding. Okay, so we made it through the neighborhoods. I was probably about 10 minutes from the house, but I did a bunch of riding around on those hills and in the mountain bike trails. And I have to say, like on the mountain bike trails, it held itself, but I wanted you guys to see just kind of a light trail. So I came back out of the neighborhoods, and now I'm down to 2 bars after all my riding up and down incline. So it will eat up the battery a lot faster, but I wanted you guys to see more of a flat, regular style walking trail. And that's really what this bike is really kind of most made to handle. Anything more than this probably put some stress on like maybe your shocks, your frame, your gears, things like that, your cassette, you know, so just keep in mind, it's definitely not a mountain bike, but for this type of stuff, very, very nice. These bikes are really utilitarian. Okay, so we have, let's go into speed mode number 5, and we'll try to make it up this hill right here. This hill is probably about 25%, maybe 30. Give it a little bit of pedaling through here. There are some rocks. And these tires tend to bounce more than they would if you're on like a standard mountain bike tire. There's some pretty technical stuff back there. And you really got to watch your assist when you're trying to go slow, because it will really make you speed up on accident and kind of crash. So now I'm back onto the pavement, and this is where this bike is really nice. And that's what this bike's made for. It's made for street, road, but on these tests, a lot of times I try to do more to the bike than it's made to handle. So if you want to see a review where a bike gets really put through its paces, this is a great channel to watch e-bike reviews, because I don't just ride them on the street. I take them off-road. We do some Oregon mountain bike trails with these bikes and really see what they can handle. I think that's really good for you if you're looking for kind of durability of a bike, not just some road riding. But I've had a good time today on this bike, and you know, I think for an around town neighborhood bike or a commuter, if you're doing DoorDash or things like that, or you're just using it to get back and forth to work, you don't want to drive, it feels sturdy, solid, and it's cool that you can fold it up and put it in the back seat of your car. This will fit inside the back of my Prius, folded up. So overall, super awesome bike. But again, I appreciate you guys watching my channel, guys. If you want to see more mountain bike reviews and RC reviews, I do drone reviews also, so be sure to subscribe on the channel, and I will see you on the next one.